This psalm is based on Psalm 105. This is another worship psalm, psalm of praise. It's one of those psalms of praise where we're giving thanks to God because of what he has done. We're praising him for his action. I've called it praising his wonderful acts. Verse 2 says, sing to him, sing praise to him, tell of all his wonderful acts. But there's 45 verses of it, so why do we have such a long psalm of praising God for what he's done? Well, because it is like a historical psalm. It's retelling the story. Particular focus is on Abraham, and it sort of has the history from Abraham right through to the settlement of the Promised Land. And the psalm recounts this story step by step with emphasis on giving thanks, emphasis on what God has done for his people. And we see this repeated phrasing right throughout the psalm: the Lord, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord did this, the Lord did that. And verse 4 is the exhortation that says, look to the Lord and his strength, seek his face always. And it is a strong statement about the covenant. This whole idea of this is the way God relates to his people is through covenant. And he's faithful to his covenant. Verse 8 says, he remembers his covenant forever, the promise he made for 1,000 generations. And this covenant comes right through to us and is fulfilled in Jesus, and we are blessed by this covenant. But this particularly talks about Abraham through to the Promised Land. Interesting feature in this psalm is there's no record of sin, there's no record of people's rebellion. The whole focus is on the action and the goodness of God, the faithfulness of God. The next psalm, 106, will talk about this, the people's rebellion and God's grace in the midst of that. But this psalm's just interesting and worth reading right through. It's just a good yarn. Starts with Abraham, small family group. He gets led to the land. Then there's Isaac and Jacob. Spends a bit of time on Joseph. And then there's the Exodus from Egypt with Moses right through to settlement in the land. And verse 42 is a bit of a summary. It says, he remembers his holy promise. And we're thankful for that. So enjoy this one.